Dominik Mysterio's journey in WWE is nothing short of extraordinary. Growing up as the son of Rey Mysterio, one of the most beloved and legendary luchadors in wrestling history, Dominik was always destined for the spotlight. But his path to becoming one of the most hated villains in WWE is a story filled with twists, challenges, and moments that shocked the world. Today, we're diving deep into the evolution of Dominik Mysterio, from his childhood to becoming the most despised heel in the business. To understand Dominik Mysterio, we need to go back to the year 2005. At just 8 years old, Dominik made his first appearance on WWE television in a storyline between his father, Rey Mysterio, and the late, great Eddie Guerrero. This storyline was one of the most personal and emotional in WWE history, with Eddie claiming to be Dominik's biological father. The infamous Custody of Dominik ladder match at SummerSlam 2005 is a moment etched in the memories of wrestling fans. Though just a child, Dominik's involvement in such a high-stakes storyline hinted at the possibility of him following in his father's footsteps. Growing up, Dominik was always surrounded by the world of professional wrestling. He watched his father become a household name, achieving milestones like winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But being the son of a legend is both a blessing and a curse. While the doors to WWE were always open for him, the expectations were sky high, and living up to the Mysterio name would be no easy task. Fast forward to 2020, and Dominik Mysterio was ready to make his in-ring debut. His first match wasn't just any match. It was against one of WWE's top stars, Seth Rollins, at SummerSlam. The build-up to this match was intense, with Rollins tormenting Rey and Dominik for weeks. When the bell rang, the world watched as Dominik stepped into the ring, not as Rey Mysterio's son, but as a competitor. Despite being new to the business, Dominik held his own against Rollins in what was a brutal, hard-hitting affair. The match earned Dominik a lot of respect from fans and critics alike, but it was clear that he was still very green. While the match was a success, it was just the beginning of a journey that would see Dominik face numerous challenges and grow as a performer. For a while, Dominik continued to team up with his father, and the duo even made history by becoming the first father-son tag team to win the WWE Tag Team Championships. But despite these achievements, something was missing. Dominik was still living in his father's shadow, and it was time for him to carve out his own identity in WWE. The turning point came in 2022 when Dominik did the unthinkable. He turned on his father. In a shocking moment, Dominik attacked Rey, aligning himself with the Judgment Day, a group of ruthless villains. This was the moment that changed everything for Dominik. He was no longer just Rey Mysterio's son. He was now a heel, a villain who fans love to hate. Dominik's transformation was incredible. He went from being a young, inexperienced wrestler to becoming one of WWE's most despised characters. The persona of Dirty Dom was born, and he fully embraced his new role. From attacking his father to mocking the fans, Dominik did everything in his power to draw heat, and it worked. The WWE Universe couldn't stand him, and that was exactly what he wanted. As part of the Judgment Day, Dominik's character took on a new layer of villainy. After being arrested during a segment on WWE television, Dominik began referring to himself as ex-con Dom. He exaggerated his brief time in jail, acting as if he had become a hardened criminal. This gimmick only added to the fans' hatred for him, and Dominik played it to perfection. Dominik's segments with Rhea Ripley, whom he affectionately called Mommy, were some of the most entertaining on WWE TV. The dynamic between Dominik and Rhea drew comparisons to the legendary duo of Eddie Guerrero and Chyna, but with a modern twist. Together, they became the most hated pair in WWE, and Dominik's stock continued to rise. The tension between Dominik and his father finally boiled over in 2023 when Dominik challenged Rey to a match at WrestleMania. Rey, initially reluctant to fight his own son, eventually accepted after Dominik crossed the line by disrespecting his mother and sister. The stage was set for a father versus son match at the grandest stage of them all. At WrestleMania, Dominik and Rey faced off in a match that was as emotional as it was physical. The WWE Universe was firmly behind Rey, who finally gave his son the beating many believed he deserved. The match ended with Rey emerging victorious, but it was clear that this was just one chapter in the ongoing saga between father and son. Following his feud with Rey, Dominik continued to make waves in WWE. In July 2023, he won his first singles championship, the NXT North American title. This victory was significant, as it marked Dominik's arrival as a serious contender in WWE. No longer just a sidekick or a rookie, Dominik was now a champion, and he carried the title with pride. Dominik defended his championship on multiple occasions, proving that he wasn't just a flash in the pan. His matches against the likes of Wes Lee and Butch showcased his growth as a wrestler, and his ability to main event WWE shows was a testament to his rising star power. As we look ahead, the future is bright for Dominik Mysterio. He has successfully stepped out of his father's shadow and become a star in his own right. With his heel persona fully established and his in-ring skills improving with each match, there's no telling how far Dominik can go in WWE. Will he become a world champion? Will he continue to be the most hated villain in WWE? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, Dominik Mysterio is a name that will be remembered for years to come, and his story is far from over. Dominik Mysterio's journey in WWE is a tale of transformation, from a young boy caught in the middle of a storyline to one of the most despised heels in wrestling today. His rise to prominence has been filled with ups and downs, but through it all, Dominik has proven that he belongs in the ring. As he continues to carve out his own legacy, we can only watch in anticipation of what the future holds for Dirty Dom. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of professional wrestling. Until next time, stay safe and keep watching.